Saki here and welcome back to my channel. This is the channel where we talk all about luxury goods and handbags and fashion and, you know, all sorts of things like that. So if that is your cup of tea and that is something that you really like to watch on YouTube, please join me by hitting that subscribe button down below. Alright, so in today's video I have kind of a fun one. We're going to actually be talking about the things that I currently do not buy or will not buy. Actually, no, I don't want to say will not buy because, you know, tastes change and everything, and maybe someday in the future I'll be like super rich and I could just buy anything that I want to. But these are the things that I currently just don't buy when it comes to luxury, and I have a couple of different reasons for them, so I will explain everything in this video today. If you guys watch my channel, you probably will already know a couple of the things on this list. I do not hide the fact that I'm just not a fan of a lot of different things. So yeah, let me know if you could have guessed some of these. Alright, so the first thing that I don't really buy is SLGs. Now, I know this is kind of a broad term, and I know I do have a couple of luxury SLGs, but what I'm specifically talking about is buying like a lot of SLGs. Now, I have a couple of different ones. I can actually name them probably off the top of my head. I have the Hermes Calvi that I just added, my Chanel card case, my LV Victorine wallet, and my Louis Vuitton mini pochette. Oh, and the Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder. Now, those are the things that I keep in my bag almost every single day. I do switch between the wallets that I have, which right now are the Calvi, the card case, and the Victorine wallet, depending on how much I have to hold. And obviously, you guys know that I'm actually sharing the Calvi wallet with my mom, so yeah, that also depends on, you know, which one of us wants to use it. Basically, I don't have more than one in each category. I don't like to switch up my SLGs. I feel like, you know, all of them go with all of my handbags anyway because everything is pink, and I just don't have the time to be like switching my cards in and out all the time and stuff. So I basically only carry my compact wallet when I'm going on trips and I know that I'll need cash. Otherwise, I use my card case, my Chanel card case, every single day, and I just don't feel the need to, you know, have multiple things of like these kinds of things. I used to really be into wallets and stuff and have a bunch of them, but I noticed that I wasn't really using all of them, and as you guys may know, I just don't like having things sitting on my shelf that I don't use. So yeah, I don't really buy SLGs unless I need to replace something or, you know, a special kind of unicorn pops up, but even then, I don't know, I'm just not a huge like SLG collector. So yeah, that is the first thing that I will say that I don't really buy anymore. Of course, this also has to do with money. I don't want to, you know, spend money excessively. Okay, that kind of sounds ridiculous because I have like 100 handbags behind me, but I don't like to spend my money on stuff that I know that I won't really use, just because, you know, I'm not like a millionaire or anything. Like, if that were the case, I'd probably buy all of the wallets that I, you know, want and love. But yeah, that's just the situation with me right now. I'm a one wallet, one pouch kind of girl, I guess. Alright, so the next thing is going to actually be ready to wear. So I don't have any ready to wear. The most expensive thing that I own in terms of clothing is probably my Veronica beard suit. That one is almost $1,000, but still, that's like, you know, 2 pieces, and compared to like a Chanel jacket or something, that's not even, you know, in that price range. So the reason why I don't buy ready to wear is because I actually, not that my style changes, you know, very often or super drastically often, but I just think that fashion moves a little bit too quickly for you to be buying, you know, expensive clothing. Although I will have to say I do really want to own like something, you know, Chanel or like Dior or something one day that is like a clothing item, but I would probably buy something that's like more of like a classic piece. Like I would love a Chanel tweed jacket or a Chanel tweed suit. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Or like maybe a Burberry, you know, plaid skirt or something like that. So I don't know, I think that if I could, I would buy those kinds of pieces and definitely also buy them secondhand. And I would definitely try to buy something that is something that will last me a while. Like something where I know like this won't change, my style won't change when it comes to this. Because if you are going to be spending a lot of money on these clothing pieces, you want them to last a long time, right? So yeah, I just, I haven't found anything for like a decent price that I really want to buy yet. But if I did in the future, I would add those kinds of pieces. But yeah, other than that, I just think that ready to wear is just way too expensive for what it is. And if you buy something that's like really popular right now, what if next season people are just like, ew, no. I mean, I'm obviously like all for, you know, if you like something, you wear it no matter like what people think, but I just think with like fashion pieces and like clothing pieces, it's just like, even I fall out of love really, really quickly with a lot of different, you know, clothing styles and stuff. So I just don't trust myself to, you know, always be spending like thousands of dollars on like a shirt or a whatever, and, you know, just in turn for me not to like it a season later. So that is kind of why I don't own any ready to wear, and I don't really plan on adding a lot to my collection. But yeah, I would really love to own like, you know, a Chanel jacket or something like that one day, but God, there is just so expensive that I don't know if it's ever going to happen. Alright, the next thing will come as no surprise to you guys, but it's actually a costume jewelry. Now, I do have a couple of jewelry pieces. I actually bought a pair of Chanel earrings for my wedding. They are just like double CCs with a little like pearly thing hanging off of them. I love those earrings so much. I would wear them more often, but I'm scared of losing them, and they have a lot of sentimental value to me because, you know, I did wear them on my wedding day, and although I do love those so much, I don't really have any plans to add any more, especially like Chanel costume jewelry pieces into my collection. And I do have two Hermes pieces now. I have this bracelet that I'm wearing right here, and then I also have the Click H bracelet. And yeah, although I do love everything that I own, I just I don't really see the point of costume jewelry. I know a lot of people really like the look of it, but as you guys may know, I'm not a jewelry person. I don't wear it very often. I probably wear these earrings, you guys will see in every single video. This one and the Kate Spade heart earrings that I have are pretty much my go-to. And I was gifted these by Ana Luisa, and the Kate Spade earrings I got for Christmas. So yeah, I'm just not like huge on buying jewelry, especially like for myself. If I'm gifted anything, of course, like I would love to wear it, but I never have incentive to buy myself jewelry. So yeah, as you guys may know, I do own a restaurant, and I work in it like 1,000 hours a week. I'm literally always there, and I never wear my jewelry there because I'm in the kitchen and it's just, you know, I'm cooking all the time. So I just really don't wear jewelry. I just feel like, you know, I really love the little small dainty pieces, and the costume jewelry, especially like from Chanel, is just like so over the top and totally not my style. Like, I do like the way that it looks on other people, and I think if you have a certain kind of style, it looks really, really awesome, but just for me, I don't know, I don't really like it, and I don't think that it's something that I want to spend money on. A lot of people will say that, you know, they don't buy costume jewelry because they want to put the money towards fine jewelry, but at that same time, I don't wear any fine jewelry either. I don't have any fine jewelry besides my wedding ring set. So yeah, that's also not the case for me. I would kind of love to start you know, collecting fine jewelry and have a couple of pieces where I bring out on, you know, special occasions and stuff, but yeah, I'm just not like prioritizing like buying fine jewelry right now. So although I would love to own it someday, it's just not something that I buy. Alright, the next thing is going to actually be nano or micro bags. So I know this is kind of subject to when you're seeing this video, but right now it is like one of the biggest trends. I know that it was a huge trend last year and towards the end of last year, but I think that small bags like nano bags, micro bags are still really popular now. Yes, I'm referencing like the really tiny bags that are like this size, so you can't put anything in it, but also like, you know, the Nano Speedy where it's like maybe this size and you can still fit a couple of things in there, but not that many. I don't really like super small bags. Another one that comes to mind is like the really small Fendi purse, and also the Gucci one, which is like, I think they're about this size. They're very small. I just don't see the point in those bags. I'm sorry if you like them, but I don't know, I think they're really cute. And actually when I see the Gucci super mini bag in the pink colorway, I'm like, ooh, that's super cute, but still, I don't think I would ever buy it. Mini bags or nano or micro bags are just something that I think is definitely a trend, and I think once people you know, get over the fact that it's a popular trend, they'll come to realize that they're not very useful, and you just spent a bunch of money on something that you can't even fit anything in. So I think that it's just a trend that will pass, and although I really like looking at them and it can look so cute, you know, with a lot of different outfits, it's not something for me. Like I said, I don't like to spend my money on stuff that I'm not going to actually use, and in my opinion, those like tiny micro bags, it's not something that's functional for me. Alright, and the last thing that I will not buy and don't buy is actually belts. So, luxury belts. I actually do have one luxury belt, and it is the Gucci one with the GGs, and it's the one that's got like the pearly GGs, and it's in the very thin size. I actually do wear that one quite a lot. I wear it every time I wear shorts, and I also wear it with like, you know, high-waisted skirts and stuff like that. However, I wouldn't buy another one. My mom keeps asking me if I want the Hermes one, because they do make that one in Rose Sakura, I guess, but I don't know. The thing is, like, I always wear my clothing, especially like bottoms, I always wear them high-waisted, and even the smallest, like in the smallest size of belts, I would still have to get like hole punches, like punched into the leather, and I just don't feel comfortable doing that. I just don't like the way that it looks where you know, there's just like a random hole in the middle and then you can't adjust it, or if you do punch holes all the way from the bottom to where you need it to be, that's just way too many extra hole punches, and yeah, I just don't like the way that it looks. And I just don't feel like I wear them enough to justify having more than one. Like, whenever I do need a belt, I have one. And maybe when that one breaks, I'll buy another one, but I don't know, just in my opinion, I just really don't feel like I need it right now, and plus, that's just not really my look. Like, I do really like, you know, the girls who wear the Gucci, like, GG belts, or even, like, the Hermes H belts with, like, jeans and stuff. I think that looks really chic and so cool, but as you guys may know, that's not really my style or my vibe, so yeah, I think that's why I haven't really invested in belts, and I don't feel the need to. I did have the Louis Vuitton, like, reversible belt once, where it was, like, the pink rose poudre on one side, and then the LV monogram on the other side. I really like that belt. I thought it looked really, really cool, but I wasn't really using it that much. Like I said, whenever I needed a belt, I just grabbed my Gucci one, so I ended up selling that one. And yeah, that's the case with a lot of the things that I do. Like I've said 1,000 times in this video, I just don't like having stuff, and especially multiple of stuff that I just don't use. So yeah, that's why I ended up selling that one, and that's why I think that I'm probably not going to add another luxury belt into my collection. And plus, like, if I do really need a belt, like, for functionality, I would probably just buy like a, you know, cheaper one, because luxury belts are very expensive. So yeah, those are just my thoughts. I do love them on other people, and I have nothing against luxury belts. Actually, I have nothing against any of the things that I've mentioned in this video. But like I said, with my situation right now and my, you know, limited finances, although I am very, very lucky to be able to buy everything that you know, have seen on my channel, and I'm very, very, very lucky and happy to have been able to afford all of the things I have been able to afford. I just have to work really hard for my money, and I just really don't feel the need to buy this kind of stuff that I've mentioned in my video. Let me know what your opinions are. You know, what are some things that you currently don't buy if you're a luxury lover? I would really love to hear your thoughts down below. As always, if you haven't already, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I actually just ended a 10K giveaway video. If you haven't seen the results of that, I did post the winner in that video in the description, so please check that out, although I did already DM the winner. But I'm planning to do, you know, just little giveaways way more often, so please subscribe to my channel so that you can be entered for those upcoming giveaways. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching my videos. I hope that you enjoyed today's, and I will see you next time. Bye!